Only one?
Okay. We are on page 163. Is it permissible to use a fever strip on Shabbat that displays Latin letters when that person has a fever, considering that these letters disappear when the strip is removed and do not constitute writing or erasing? Kotev or Mohek. Bechor, are we allowed to put a sticker on our face that is going to make the colors change if the person has fever or no? Можно Shabbat exiled или нет? What do you say, Bechor?
Что сделать?
Put sticker on your face
Что за стикер?
to find out if you have fever. Allowed or no?
Так, ну так.
Why? But you're writing on Shabbat. You're gonna make the letter appear.
Temporary. It's a temporary.
It is permissible to use, allowed, to use a fever strip on Shabbat, which is made from a plastic ribbon that displays Latin letters when the person has a fever. When removed from the patient, the letters disappear just as they appeared. And this is neither considered writing nor erasing. No problem of writing, no problem of erasing. Okay, number 2. How does the case mentioned in Talmud Yerushalmi,
Уже сказали шакун.
chapter Shabbat, about sending a secret letter writing with invisible ink compared to the use of a fever strip on Shabbat? So how they are comparable? So says Avadia, this is similar to what it is stated in Talmud Yerushalmi. If you remember back in the day, people used to send letters to each other in a secret way. How? They used to put
Milk.
onion liquid, if you remember,
Garlic.
and like this, whenever you see it's clean. When they put it in the oven, on top of a plata, it comes up. Yeah. Are you allowed to put it on the oven like this on Shabbat and make the letters appear?
Yeah.
Very good. Amen. One should not in. Hold on. We did that. And in number 7 we left last time. So we say it is similar to the temporary building laws, which can be demolished on the same day, and it is demolished or disassembled.
Which halachot you were doing?
Writing. Disassembled.
I have. I'm good. Thank you.
And which can be disassembled on the same day. And it is Aaron Bet. And it is permissible to demolish it. To disassemble it. Likewise, in our case, the strip is set to erase the lettering. Is the English proper here or no? Number 7, yeah, in the answer. It is similar to a temporary building law, which can be disassembled on the same day, which is permitted.
It's similar to the case in building temporarily.
Similar to the case
Of building temporarily.
of building temporary.
Temporarily. ILY.
Okay, thank you.
And then the rest is it can be disassembled on the same day. And it's
Which can be disassembled on the same day. Likewise, in our case, I think it's repetitive, the next line.
Yeah.
Okay, likewise, in our case, the strip is said to erase the lettering. So there is no problem.
What does that mean?
It's not meant to be written long term. I should write it this way.
Right?
Is not meant to be written for or last.
Why are we comparing it to building?
So that's what he wants to say, that the building, why, if I put Lego together, am I allowed to? Can I, Bechor, can I play with Lego on Shabbat or no? Aaron, can I play with Lego on Shabbat or no?
Yes.
I want to build Lego. What we learn?
Children can play.
Children can play. If they ask me, Abba, come put 1 brick, 2 bricks, I'm not going to spend a lot of time.
You could put, but
The laws of building, I'm violating or no?
We said so we're not because it's temporary.
Very good. So because the law of is temporary, what do we say? No problem. Says Rav Ovadia, take that concept and plug it into the strip of the letter F when a person gets fever. Lo alinu. Why? He says that the laws of writing is when I take ink, paper, it's a long term, this is a long term, together they're going to last, whatever I'm going to write here. However, this thing is not a long term. It's going to be taking it away from the forehead of the person. After a few seconds, it's gone. It's not showing anymore. So the writing from the beginning meant to be not lasting.
Is no electricity involved in this?
It's a heat. It's reacting to your body heat. I don't know what else it reacts. Ask GPT. Ask what is it reacting to? Fever strip. Only heat?
You know, what else will that's what it's indicated for.
Not to sweat, right? Or electricity. Regardless, even if it will be electricity, it will not be a problem. It's not like this type of electricity. In our case, the strip is meant from the beginning
Yeah, just body temperature, that's it.
to be erased.
Лев в студию.
как вы Бадулай?
Я вашему сыну позвонил, не отвечает он. האדם הראשון? וואי. Where's the נחש, רבותיי?
גם הראשון.
תלך לך, that's why it's here.
תלך לך. אני ראשון, אני אחרון, מבלעדיי, אין אלוהים. יאללה, back to us. Welcome back to us, we are at number 8. Семерка.
Кто самый больше прожил на этой земле?
What's the difference, Bechor? Gonna make your bank account better, Shabbat absorbance better.
Его вчерашний, его был вчера этот. День.
מתושלח.
169 лет прожил.
No.
А?
No, 969.
Да,
You said stop.
No,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, back to us.
That was son of Enosh, no?
Yeah.
Он Ганедин пошел живой.
טוב. This doesn't matter to me, Bechor. Right now, matter to me is Halachot Shabbat. פייחלי. Number 8. Some people come כאן, so that's what they're interested. Skol מתושלח של. What does it change your life? Can you please tell me? You're gonna come home, be nicer to your wife. You're gonna be better father to your children. You're gonna be a better
Keep Shabbat better.
Keep Shabbat. What are you gonna do better with that?
He wants to live long life, right?
Yeah, long life. B'chol v'shavash. 969 years.
That's why he,
According to Magen Avraham.
I thought it was 9-6.
Interesting, you know, that after Noah's time, that's when the age went lower. After Noah's time, that's when we were allowed already to eat meat. Maybe that's what's killing us.
Yeah, definitely.
Hashem said
Yeah.
himself that they're way too much years in
According to Magen Avraham,
Avraham.
how do the methods of performing a labor in Mishkan influence the ruling of using a strip near an oven to reveal writing? We say that you're allowed to put something and let the heat react and let letters be showing. No problem. So says Rav Ovadia, read number 8. According to opinion of Magen Avraham, the details of each labor depends on how it was done in the Mishkan. Therefore, in his view, placing near the oven is not forbidden labor, as it happens naturally. And the writing in the Mishkan was actually handwriting. Therefore, in our case, it is biblically exempt, but still restricted by Chachamim. You hear? Magen Avraham says in the Mishkan, how did they write Bechor? They took ink and they wrote on the beams of the Mishkan, right? So there was an action of writing. It says taking paper and putting it next to the oven and let the heat react to the onion liquid that was on top of that paper, and because of that, it's going to show the letters. That's not actually writing. Therefore, it's not a Torah question of writing at all. Famidim Bechor. Very good. Number 9. How about Aaron read number 9?
Question?
Yeah.
Why would the leniency allowed by the Ramah for opening and closing books with letters on the pages on Shabbat not be applied to the use for the fever strip?
Very good. Number 9 answer.
One should not infer leniency from the Ramah who permit opening and closing books on Shabbat with letters or words on their pages, where neither writing nor erasing is involved. The book is always open and closed, and is not like the labor of writing and erasing of the Mishkan. The case is different there, as one does not intend to write, but to open and close, and only bring the part of the letter closer, which is not the case with the strip, where the one intends the letter to appear. And they eliminate now, and are not just bringing existing parts closer.
Very good. You understood or no? So Ari, he says, listen, why are we even discussing all this? Didn't we learn earlier that when I have a book, can I borrow your book for a second? Thank you. And I wrote over here, David, my name, right? Can I open and close this book on Shabbat or no? Huh? But I'm breaking the letters.
Mutar.
When I put in closing, I'm putting the letters together. Why mutar?
Because this is, you're not breaking, not breaking.
Why not? You're repeating the same thing different ways. Very good.
Separate.
Because we said the laws of writing is only whenever the ink is one thing. Here, it's on separate pages to begin with. When I wrote before Shabbat this, what did I do? I put a dot on this page and then a dot on the next page and a dot. It looks like David written there, the letter D, A, V, I, V, D. Yeah? It looks like it, sorry. So it only looks like it. Be'emet, it's not. If I put right now the cups next to each other and I form the letter Yud, did I write on Shabbat Bukva Yud? No. Putting things next to each other and make it look like a letter is not considered to be writing. Huh?
Building.
Building? What's building? Where is the building here?
Building the pages together, putting them on top of each other.
Building has to have some grip to each other. Putting on top of each other is not.
So what was the problem with the opening and closing the ark? The Ashkenazim.
They say breaking the letter, they say.
But they
But,
said even for this they're allowed to.
Yeah, but they say true.
So how is this and this?
That's the question against them, not against us. So says Avadia Bechor. If so, what do we see? This is writing here, written. David written here, right? Book. Can I open it to close on Shabbat?
Yes.
Yes. You could have said, Rabbi, why? Because it's temporary. When I wrote David, it's meant to be broken, the letters, and meant to be reattached. So to this. It's meant to be appeared, and it meant to be disappear. Appear, disappear.
What's that? For
The fever thing. So this is meant to be broken letters, assembled letters. Disassembled, reassembled. The same thing is allowed. So to here, appear, disappear will be allowed. What's the difference? Says Ravadia, there is a big difference. Why? Here, whenever that letter F shines for the indicator of fever, is it shining by pieces or is it shining one letter? Over here, when it says David,
By
it's
pieces.
by pieces.
Там тоже бойцы.
Here, no?
Точки там.
No, but it's one substance. All our ink you can break down to small tochki, but it's one substance at the end of the day. You took right now ink and you write something. Here you have, right? Here. You have this. This is one ink. One samech, one yud, one nun. Right? All the dots of this nun, it's one nun. Huh?
On the screen.
Which screen are you talking about? We're talking about here, letter F here on the forehead. When you put a sticker to indicate fever for the person.
Gradusnik.
Not gradusnik that you're talking about, the digital one. No, talking about a sticker. There is such a gradusnik takoi, thermometer, that they put a sticker on the forehead and find out if the person has a fever or no.
It doesn't say how much fever. It just says fever or not.
It just says F or not. Letter F shines, is fever.
Well, why we need that?
The people used to use it. I think it's still today also. I think it's still.
Like the COVID test.
Huh?
We had those COVID
Yeah.
tests,
You guys thinking about Rabbi, we don't use that nowadays. Yeah, the next. Becha, lady wants to check if she is pregnant. Here, now it's talking your language. Baruch Hashem. Ladies, pregnancy, this type of things. You, Bali Ainara, Bakol, Mikol, Kol.
Muta.
Good. Now, can she put, there is a strip that the color over there changes. This color, that color. Can she use this on Shabbat or no?
Yes.
Why?
Чтобы муж на стенку не лазил, мута.
What do you have to do with that, Бехор? Иди делай, что надо тебе, не лазь никуда. She wants to find out if she's pregnant. Can she use those strips or no?
Yes. It's temporary. It's one time usable. This
Инструмент.
Now, what if it's going to, certain letters are going to come up on it?
no problem.
How's it temporary?
You're going to throw it to the garbage. It says, Ravadia, in this strip, it's even better. Why? Not only that you're going to throw it to the garbage, I'm not sure if people used to throw it to the garbage. They used to throw it to the garbage? These things are the fever testing, the sticker.
It's temporary.
It's still available today or no?
I think it is, but
It's not common, you say. Available, but not common.
I remember something. But the fact that the letter is on it, that doesn't make it not temporary?
Well, the letter's already on it.
Yeah. Not that it's on it, it's coming out.
It's where? In the fever strip?
Or even on the pregnancy. How is it temporary if it's going to last forever?
No, for the pregnancy test, it's going to last forever.
Yeah,
But it's temporary for you.
for you.
Remember, we spoke about the things that you throw. If you remember, we spoke about the cliff of the etat. How do you call it? Bet HaMikdash, Yom Kippur. Remember, there was a red ribbon they used to tie to the korban, to the Azazel. They used to throw it from the cliff. Remember? So we said, oh, listen, this tie that you do is going to be there forever. How is the Kohen used to do that?
Потому что это уже уйдет.
It's the Oraita, it's going to long term. What's the answer we said, remember?
Not using it. It's gone.
Said when the Oraita long term means long term. When it's long term beneficial to you. And whenever it is long term, but it's not beneficial to me, I'm throwing it to the garbage. It's not the Oraita. It's not considered to be mitkayem for my purpose. It's a big chidush, and Rav Yosef leans on this chidush many times, at least as a safek. Famidim? Very good. If so, we are back to. So Rav Yosef says, don't compare, Bechor, don't compare this law with the letters to this law. And the answer is because this one is individually, pieces by pieces here, the ink. And this page, on that page, on this page, that it appears to the eye like it is one, but really it's not one. However, over here, the letter F on the strip, it's one substance. Whenever the heat is going to give, is going to shine that substance there. Famidim? Very good.
Yosef.
Next. Ari, I think you should sit here. Идем. Да? Хай здесь сиди. Один ночь сиди, один сюда. Баланс будет. А то там у тебя и все болит. Не только шея там. Там душа болит. То в Тора потеряешь. Okay, next. Number 10.
How does the primary purpose of using the strip to determine if there is a fever affect the halachic status of the writing? especially in terms of labor, not intended for its own sake.
Oh, now says Rav Ovadia, combined with the fact that the primary purpose is just to know if there is a fever and not primarily about writing the letters. This is considered a labor not needed for his own sake, providing another reason for leniency, especially for a sick person, making it permissible. You guys remember the concept of melacha? שלא צריכה לגופה. Bechor, this is deducted from Yosef's account, you know. I wanted to finish faster already at the show.
לא הייתה לך לסוף המגע את סעודה זכרית.
Da. So it says, I now listen to this Bechor. I'm digging a hole on Shabbat.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to dig a hole on Shabbat?
No,
Not allowed. D'oraita or d'Rabbanan?
no right.
Very good. By Torah. This is considered to be chas v'shalom in the house, building outside the house, choresh, plowing, nilza.
Yeah.
But what if I dig not because I want the hole, rather because I want the sand to cover something over there?
No problem.
No, don't say no problem. Say it is step lower. Instead of the oraita, it becomes
Rabbanan.
Rabbanan. Very good. Then no problem if you want to turn off fire so people not get harmed. If you want to put oil stain on the street, people should not fall and get harmed. How do you call it? Hazard, right? Public hazard? How do you call this thing? Yeah. Now, Bechor, listen to this. Somebody's phone is ringing, yeah? Now listen to this. Is it my phone? No. So, somebody's phone is ringing. Says Rav Ovadia, if I write, but I don't need the writing, like I'm digging and I don't need a hole, I just need something else. If I right now write on a paper on Shabbat, I take a paper and a pen and I write, please don't throw papers inside the toilet. Right? I am writing, I want it to be written or no? Yeah, I want people not to throw the toilet papers inside. Right? So my intention of writing is that this ink with this paper should stay long time. People should continue reading it today, tomorrow, after a year, after 10 years, it's going to be there. Amchel Yoneh. Very good. Says Rav Ovadia, when you put the sticker on the person's forehead and it shines the letter F, do you want the letter F to be showing so you can right now tell everybody what you got on your last test? I got.
Yes, because you want to see the field. You can.
I'm digging, but I don't need a hole. It's a very fine line, but there is a line that splits between the two cases. Says Rav Ovadia, when digging is a problem of digging, only when I need a hole. But if I need the sand that I'm digging out of the hole, then it's not d'oraita. But you're digging with a shovel, with the sweating and everything, not d'oraita. Why? מלאכה, I did מלאכה, אני מדבר מלאכה. לא צריכה לגופה.
Well, over here you need the hole, you need the number, the color.
Huh?
Over here you
So
need
it says
the
Rav Ovadia, when writing is counted writing, when I want it, I need the letter. Here, I don't need the letter. I'm not planning on making a sign with letter F. I'm lacking on the letter F. Oh, right now, let that letter F shine and I'll put it here. I'll make my line
You need it. You want
come
to see
together.
You want to see the number of the
I want to
field.
see for fever purpose. I'm digging
So you're
for
digging.
another purpose.
Digging
I'm
for a
writing
hole. You're
for
digging.
another purpose. I'm doing the melachah writing, but not because I need the letter.
You need it.
No, it's because I want to know another purpose if he has a fever.
You want to see a number. It's not the number. It's not the letter. It's the number.
Pay attention. What about the digging? You're digging.
Okay, because you don't need the hole. You need the sand.
Oh.
Over here, you are turning on the light because you need the light.
I don't need the light. I want the sign of it to know. Let me know the
But
indication of it.
There's no way of knowing the number without the light.
So Rav Ovadia says, it's true. There is no way to get the sign without digging.
Isn't that straight Pasik Rashi?
No, it's not pasik reshe. Pasik reshe Chaimov is only whenever you're intending for A and B will happen. I'm opening the refrigerator door and the light is going to go on. I'm opening the car door and the light is going to go on. I don't intend for the light in the car. I don't intend for the light in the refrigerator. That's called pasik reshe. I'm carrying a chair and the ground making lines. But if I am doing A, intending A, I just don't need, and B happens, and I don't need B, Yeah? That's called melacha she'ena tzricha legufa. My intention was to dig here? Yes. Do I need a digging here? No. Understood the difference or no? By pasik reshe, my intention is not to turn on the light. My intention is totally something else. Is to open the door.
Rabbi?
Got it or no?
Yeah, plus it's not 100%, that doesn't mean it happened.
Now, what Yosef goes over here, even if you're going to say it's 100%, I still give you a room for leniency. You see the person is hot, you put your hand, he's hot, he has fever. Let me just confirm it. Put that thing on. And you see, yeah, guarantee 100% is going to show. But just let other people to feel good that my indicator fingers were good. When I put it in the hand, I feel there's a fever. Yeah, there's a fever. How on his night? Okay, I'll show you here. Look. I know it's gonna happen. Can I still put that sticker on his face or no? On his forehead or no? Why? What about the letter of the prohibition of writing?
Temporary.
So that's one answer, temporary. Another answer, how about Yosef says? That it is melacha, you're writing, but I'm not looking to publicize a letter F. You know, I have astic. And now if I put F, it becomes fantastic. I'm not liking a letter F in my writings that I need to write a letter, turn on F. Oh, I'm going to put it here and it's going to last forever there. It's not my intention. It's not my need. That's not my need. You understand? My need is not the letter F. My need is to what the letter F indicates. You understand the difference or no? That's the law for the laws of writing. That's the requirement for the violation. Yeah.
For secretion, when you open the fridge, secretion, they're about if it's LED.
Right.
With the chair, it's secretion, they're right, you know?
True.
How's it?
It's true. There is pasikration doa. There is pasikration da'abanan, but it's still pasikration.
Then allowed.
It's not allowed to carry the chair. Not allowed.
Oh, it's not allowed to.
Asur. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Hayav mita. Hayav tzkila. If a person is dragging a chair on Shabbat over ground bechor, says the Gemara, hayav skila. Знаешь, что это skila?
What does that mean?
Skila, знаешь, что это?
Partovi.
Sang partovi. Throwing rocks on that guy.
But what if it may not
What did he
happen?
do? You made holes on Shabbat.
But you don't
Lines.
But you don't need them.
Okay, so now it's something else. Now it's מלאכה שלא צריכה לגופה, you want to say. פסק רשת דלא ניחא. בסדר.
So then it's allowed.
But if a person, let's say he needed it, but he didn't intend for that. He wanted to grab a chair right now for Babulia to sit over there.
So it's allowed.
He's not intending to make those lines. What Rabbi Shimon says, it's guaranteed to happen. Yeah, it's pretty heavy chair and this ground is very soft. Yeah, it's gonna happen. But it's not my intention. But you're not grabbing a chair, you can pick up easy, no problem. What are you gonna do about a big table like this? You have to take right now this table from one side of your backyard to the other side of your backyard. Babulia wants to sit there. One time, Chafetz Chaim's wife, Meir, told him to build a sukkah. He built a sukkah, everything beautiful, nice, big sukkah. Not a disassembled one, you know? Easy one.
Do those.
After she saw him building, she says, Israel Meir, I think over there will be better. Chai Jonam, Chai Jonam. Disassemble. Not tells the Spanish guy to disassemble. He disassembled. Puts it over there. Tuch, finished everything. Says, my dear husband, I made a mistake. The first place was better. What would a person do? Meir? Huh? Sure, stuff. It's okay. What's the difference? Sit here, sit there. What's the difference? Sukkah. Kagara, it's not me. Symbolic, tam nie siedzisz. How did Chafetz Chaim say? No problem, Jonah. Disassemble it again. Reassemble it somewhere else. This is wood, right? Take out the nails. Take out the hard disassemble it. It's not 5 minutes, chick metals. Mutar? Chafetz Chaim did it. What do you mean mutar? Shabbat нельзя это строить. Mutar. Я не понял вопрос.
Но я говорю, он молча пошел это делать.
Yeah. That's how we should be, Becho. Not get upset on her. Know that Hashem send you that. It's nisayon, not your wife. And like this, you're never going to be upset. Значит, я послал этот магазин, самый лучший магазин тот. Поехал ты до Long Island Tower over there. Then she tells you, I'm so sorry. I just found out that the local store has that also. I drove all the way to the local store. She made a mistake. Apparently, no. That store over there has it, not over here has it. You're driving back to the over there. What do you do? One zamichan, you're going to do one rebuke or no? I was there. You told me come back, it's next to our home. Еще приехать нету, а? Еще ты сидишь в машину, AC, телефон, диврей Тора, поехал, приехал. You already going to be? You understand, Bechor? People back in the day, Chafetz Chaim was a big example for us. So comes out, says Rav Yosef, that this writing of the letter F over there, it's not something that a person is interested in the letter F. He doesn't need that letter F. He needs the indicator of the letter F. You understand? Yeah, number 11. Chavod Aaron, read. Moshe Aaron. Moshe ve'Aaron bechohanav u'Shmuel bekoreh shemo.
Rabbi,
In terms
Yeah?
I have a question. If it's not a letter, if it actually says a word,
Which, over here?
yeah,
Yeah, same thing.
well, same thing.
Yeah? When it's a letter, it becomes even more lenient.
Yeah.
Because only one letter, it's English. This Chidushim, Rav Yosef plays, it says, even if you say that one letter is the Oraita, and even if you say English is the Oraita, and even, still I find you a way out.
What is that, English or Hebrew? What's the difference?
We learned in the previous classes that many Rishonim hold that writing on Shabbat the Oraita violation only when it's in Hebrew.
Why?
Because in Mishkan they wrote Hebrew letters. If you're writing it in English or Espanol, no habla Espanol.
The Rabbanana,
Becomes the
but
Rabbana.
it's not a bottom line halacha.
It's a big reason to be lenient. For example, if you receive a package on Shabbat, that if he will not sign it now, the guy says, I'm very sorry, it's going to be shipped back to Russia. And you're going to wait another month for it to come.
So Peshino is not.
Can you tell the guy, sign it over there, that you received it or no? Can you do that or no? So tell the guy is the Rabbanan. In English, second the Rabbanan. For sake of financial loss, have said, mutar.
Tell the guy to sign for it.
Right.
Если даже в городе нету, левой рукой подписал, отдал.
Some say that also, yeah.
To make a line.
In English. Or, yeah.
When we say Hebrew, we're talking about this Hebrew or the opinion
It's
that
a good question. I didn't look into it. It's a very nice
What do you mean
question.
this
Please
Hebrew?
text it to me.
What's the difference?
I want to look into
actually,
it.
Or which
I want to
Hebrew?
look into it.
there's an opinion that this Hebrew
The
letters
script or handwritten?
Uh,
Ktav yad or like this, like Sefer Torah? It's a good question. I'm assuming like this, because our Israeli handwriting, it's a made up. It's Ashkenazi. You know that? Sephardim never had that. Sephardim always used to write like this. There was not another
there's an
type of
opinion
writing.
that before Ezra Sofer there was a different system of letters.
You're right.
So
You know why? Because people who held that these letters are very, very holy. It's only supposed to belong to Sefer Torah, Tfilim, Mezuzot. And they start forgetting it. So then Rabbi Ezra Sofer reinstituted. But the letters we have, it's Ashkenazi made up thing. Yeah.
But so how come
In
Rush-
Israel, there was a famous story that whenever they made the Aliyah into Israel, the state of Israel reinstitute, become an institution. So they said, listen, all the Ashkenazim there talking vus, us at the end, Beis Yaakov, all this. It says, and they're writing the way they're writing. A Sephardim writing like this and speaking Bet Knesset, not Beis Knesset, whatever you say, right? They don't have this us at the end. So they said, what are we going to do? Which way are we going to go? We're going to go Sephardi way, or we're going to go Ashkenazi way? So they made a compromise. They said, the writing we're going to do with the hands like Ashkenazim do. The talking we're going to do like the Sephardi way. So one guy came up with a joke like this. He made a joke. It says by Yaakov, a voice of Yaakov, but the hands.
Yes,
That's practical.
So how come Russia?
I made a joke like
How
this.
come Russia has a different lettering?
Right, that's it was accepted in France. This
So how come this Ashkenazi and that Ashkenazi are separate? Then?
that's this recent Ashkenazi. The one we have today in Israel, it's a recent Ashkenazi
The
made
same
up.
handwriting is.
Yeah. Before we didn't have that. Not Ashkenazim also didn't have that. Ashkenazim said either Rashi letters or either these letters.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why I think that the Doraita is really talking about these letters. This is my assumption. Okay, number 11. B'chavod.
In terms of erasing, why is removing the fibro strip considered pasigreshe of two rabbinic prohibition and permissible, particularly given the temporary nature of the writing and the fact that it involves foreign language letters?
Oh. B'chavod. You go read the answer. Regarding erasing.
Regarding race.
Na Bechor. Поставил ты поставил, приклеил. Кола кавод мазал тов. Letter F came up. Now, Ari, if you're going to take out the sticker, you know what's going to be with the letter F? It's going to disappear. So now question, what about the laws of erasing? Until now, we spoke about the laws of writing, because you're putting it on the person is going to shine the letter. Shining the letter, question of writing. No problem, because it's temporary, because it's English, because it's not nischale gufa, because it's for a sick person, because it's not for sure to happen. Million of reasons we gave. So, kol hakavod. But what about right now? We're removing it.
You're removing it temporary letters, mutar.
Can I erase temporary letters, Bechol? Can I take a rubber on Shabbat? How do you call this? Eraser. In Russian, how do you call this? Eraser.
Резинка.
Rezinka, yeah, I said right. Can I take Rezinka on Shabbat and I erase?
No.
Huh?
Резинка no.
Like this joke he said yesterday with the Malach HaMavet.
Just.
You don't remember the joke Yosef said yesterday?
Я, говорит, сотру тебе внизу напишу.
Okay. He says one time, he said a nice story yesterday. He says in life, whatever's supposed to happen, however you're going to turn it, it will happen. So he said, one time a person sitting and the Malach HaMavet comes to him. He says, listen, I need to take your life away today. He says, listen, why take my life away so fast? Let's sit down. Give me one last wish. He says, what? He says, let's sit down. My last wish is let's sit down and eat. And eat. Hi. This guy ate. He was so tired. The Malach HaMavet, yeah? He ate. He got so tired. He went to rest. After he went to rest, he wakes up. He said, wow, where am I? He realized that this guy gave him gastiprima. He was happy to give him hospitality. It was nice to him. So he says, whenever he was sleeping, this guy took his list. He says his name, first one on the list. He erases that name and he puts it last on the list. So you give him more time to live. Hi, the Malach HaMavet wakes up. He says, this is the list. Who is next in the line? And he said to the guy, listen, because you were so nice to me, you gave me room to sleep and eat. I'll do you a favor. Instead of going on the first one on the list, I'm going to start the list from the last one today. So we learn from here is whatever's supposed to happen. However we're going to twist it, it's going to happen.
Is this written somewhere?
Yeah, he said it yesterday. It was an interesting thing to share. This is Rabot Mahashavot Belev Ish V'atzat Adonai Hitaku. At the end of the day, it's whatever Kadosh Baruch Hu decided, that's how it's going to happen. Person saying, I'm going to talk to that girl over there, I'm going to talk to her cousin over there, I'm going to make this happen, make that happen, I'll make the shidduch here. Habibi, you're going to flip the whole world. Whatever's supposed to happen in the end.
So why try?
That's what's going to happen. Try. Don't believe in what you try. Believe in me, Hashem says. You curse to be trying. The trial is a curse. It's not something that will help you.
How hard should you
Ishtadlut, huh?
How hard should you try in that case?
To a point that you're not going to regret that you did not try this way. Understood? Very simple answer. A person asks me, has certain store, I'm not going to say what. He's selling certain things. All legal, all legit.
Jeweler.
Doesn't matter. And he asking, Rabbi, right now, let's say he's a barber, right? And he wants to open another barber shop. So somebody offers me that spot over there, good potential, Tosho. Should I make it, take it or no? Person asked me. So I told him, listen, the answer is very simple. You okay with the amount of money you make right now? Says yes, but tomorrow I have to marry children, this, that, okay. So if you will not take that second place, do you believe that all the money you were supposed to make there, you're going to make here? Shomer Shabbat, comes to Shuv, said, yeah. He said, he tells me, I don't know. I said, okay, listen, I give you an easier example. If tomorrow one of your colleagues took that place, and from 100,000 a year it made, that place become 300,000 a year, clean money. And you know that, wow, this place is booming. Yeah, it was under I could have taken it. It was offered to me first. And at the end, I didn't take it. Oh, what's going to be in your heart? Huh? You're going to be saying, Baruch Hashem, if I was supposed to make this 300,000, I'm going to make it somewhere else. Do you believe this or you regret it? What's the answer? Depends on you. If you say, Baruch Hashem, let him, Osha Shava, 300, 500 Shava, but why not? Let him enjoy. You in your heart, 100% have no any regretful moments. So you're in the strong level of emunah that whatever I'm supposed to make there, I'll make here. I'm doing my ishtadlut. The rest is up to him. If you say, no, Kakoi Zavra, I'm going to eat that guy alive, that he took my spot. So you don't have the emunah that these spots will break the money. The money was supposed to come to you, will come anyway. You don't believe that. There's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't mean that you're kofir. A person goes to the gym. He sees this guy, Takoi Nakachin, big muscles, wow, unbelievable. He's sitting on the bench, 200 pounds. He said, wow. Now he comes the first day in the gym. He doesn't know how much weight. He says, I want to be like this guy. Look at this, how built up he is, strong. He's going to sit 200 pounds, He's going to rip all his shoulders, everything. He's going to go into physical therapy instead of coming to the gym tomorrow. From harming himself. No. But he wanted to. How do I know what's my level? Whatever you're comfortable with. You can pick up 20 pounds, that's your level. You can pick up 30 pounds, that's your level. Whatever you're comfortable with, that's your level of how much ishtadlut you're supposed to do versus how much emunah you have. That's the indicator. I'm not going to call that girl second time. She said, the Shadchanit said she has a girl from here. If it's meant, she'll call me. Yeah? Sitting, relax, everything is fine. Tomorrow, that girl, you find out, wow, what a good girl. How did I not call? I could have, would have, should have. Жалко, не позвонил. Вот я лентяй. Unbelievable. You're sitting yourself and you're eating yourself apart, not alive. Nachon? Yeah. So you should have called that time. And don't say, if it's mine, it's mine. You're not in that level. Make an effort, call. Rabbi called. She told me I'm going to call you tomorrow. Tomorrow she didn't call. Should I call her again? If you will not call and it's not going to go your way, you're going to regret? Yeah. So it's not for you. You're not comfortable with that. Call third time, fifth time, 10 million ishtadlut you should do. Because you're not in the level believing that this is Hashem is running the world. You think, I have to call, I have to make the thing work. Family, but that's only for materialistic world. This analogy. But for spiritual, you have to all the time push. Here, don't believe in Hashem. Here, believe that you have to wake up in the morning. Don't say, I'm going to go sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning after I spend so much time on YouTube. If Hashem wants, I'll wake up at 8 o'clock tomorrow, at 7 o'clock. I'm in Hashem's hands. Habibi, 3 o'clock, you're going to sleep. 7 o'clock in the morning, how in the world are you going to wake up? Would you bet your money on it? No. So why are you betting your shacharit on it? So sometimes what people do, they take that concept of, if it's meant to be, I'll wake up. If not, so Hashem doesn't want me to wake up. For mitzvot. For עולם הזה, there are השתדלות, unlimited amount of השתדלות. So it depends on you. For mitzvot, you don't believe Hashem. You have to put the most of biggest ishtadlut. If I'm not gonna build the sukkah, if it's meant to be, somebody's gonna come build my sukkah. No, Habib, nobody's gonna come and build your sukkah. You understand? Go buy the best sukkot, make sure you build it, make sure it's being built on time, make sure the mitzvot, the matzot is coming, make sure you get the best matzot, shchita, mishacharit, tefillin. Very good. Number 11, Bechavod. Comes Avad Yosef Bechor and says taking out the strip is no problem. Why? I said, when you take out the strip, what's your kavanah? To erase the letter F from there? No. But it's going to get erased. So it's Pasik Reshe, on which level? The Oraita or the Rabbanan?
Rabbanan.
Why? Do you know, Bechor, I'll give you a rule that maybe you don't know about. The laws of erasing is a problem by Torah only when you want rewrite instead of the place what you erased. Понял или нет? Только когда твое намерение стереть, чтобы на это же место написать другие буквы, другие вещи. Then it's the oraita, like Sefer Torah, for example. But if I'm erasing without intention of rewriting, no, again mutar. Asur, the Rabbanan. Bechor Famidim. Very good.
Сегодня Рибе Хананья здесь.
Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem. I have to pray Arvit now. I'll try to pray Arvit at night. I'll try. I'll make it happen. Now the schedule is different. 4 o'clock Ba'as Minha. Very early. Not in the synagogue. In the bed in
What time is that?
4 o'clock.
Wow.
Too early. Very early. Okay, number 11. Regarding erasing when removing the strip, it is pasuk of 2 rabbinic prohibitions. Since one does not erase in order to rewrite other letters or write other letters.
Right, other.
To other letters, which would be biblical liable. Maybe I should just erase it. Which would not be. Huh? Would not be? How should I write it? Therefore, it would not be. Therefore. Therefore, it would not be biblical liable. Biblical. Biblically or biblical? Babakali. Biblically liable, and also erasing writing that is not intended to last. Another reason why is the Rabbanan, because this writing from the beginning was not intended to last. Combined with the fact that it only erases after a few seconds. It is only indirect coercion, and combined with the poskim that wrote about letters in foreign language, not in Hebrew, which is only rabbinic forbidden, it is permissible to remove it. So now we have Pasek Reshe in 3 Rabbanan. Why? Because also what language are you erasing? Hebrew or English?
English.
That's another reason. Apologize for 3 reasons. Usually we say Pasek Reshe in 1 Rabbanan that you don't care for, it's already allowed. Here's Pasek Reshe in 3 Rabbanan that you don't care for. How much more so it is allowed? Famidim? Look, Rabotah, how you dissecting the case.
English, temperament, third one.
And not to rewrite over. Those points, you have to remember. That's why Bechor, Rav Yosef, before he came, people used to open all the packages before Shabbat. Because on the packages, chai, wafer, waffle, all these things, candies, there is letters written. Ingredients, calories, all these things written on it, right? Now on Shabbat, when you are tearing the bag in order to take out what's inside, you're ripping the letters. Why is it allowed?
Temporary and usable.
Huh?
Это предназначено, чтобы порвать.
Nazash Parvats is for the laws of Parvats, Korea. What about the laws of erasing letters? Now you did that, you erase the letters over there. They're not readable anymore.
You don't care for it.
Oh, so it's Pasik Eshe that you don't care for. It's the Rabban. Why is the Rabbanan Meir saying good? Why?
Also,
You're not going to rewrite.
Very good, because it's not going to rewrite. And if it is written in English, is another level of the Rabbanan. So therefore, said Rav Yosef to all these Ashkenazim, you don't have to open your packages before Shabbat. It becomes patom stale. It's not fresh anymore. You're allowed to open it, the chai bag, the shikalat, all these candies, all these things. You're allowed to open it regularly on Shabbat.
How about they have the pre-cut?
Pre-cut also allowed.
Yes, so he told me not to.
So I don't know what other people told you.
Yeah, it's fine.
We learned over here with Bechor on Shabbat. This was Shabbat afternoon lecture. Bechor, remember or no? Can I open the tissue box by that line or no?
Nah.
Well, that's
You
allowed.
don't care about line.
This. It's closed, brand new. I'm going to
That's allowed.
open. Allowed or no? What we learned?
Yes.
Very good.
Why?
That's I told you they become Shabbat. It's you walk a little bit. What's the big deal?
What's the reason?
Take שניים ביקח התרגום,
So what's the reason?
2 hours.
You don't care about line.
Very good. What do I care? Do I care about that circle to happen here? Or do I care about this opening to be?
Specific question.
No Pasik Yoshe. When the laws of Mechatech, we didn't get there yet with the night group. We got there on Shabbat afternoon laws. The laws of Mechatech is whenever I am cutting a perfect intended number, length, shape. Here, I don't intend. If it would be a square instead of like this circle, it will be just a perfect square, rectangular. Do I care about it that it's not circle? So the laws of Mechatech, it has to be something you care. It has to be precise. Example: right now I have this sleeve. Right? Sleeve, how you say it? And this one. If one is going to be longer than the other one, it's not proper. I care about that it should be the same length as this to the millimeter. That's called Mechatech. Understand?
That's the reason you're allowed to
Same thing we spoke about many other things, saran wrap and all these other things. There is, if you do it b'shinui, there is ways how to be lenient. So this is for you Shabbat. You guys come on Shabbat, you're going to enjoy this also. ברוך אדוני לעולם, אמן ואמן, שנאמר אדוני חפץ למען צדקו, יגדיל תורה